keep smoking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do what it do.
It's the motherfucking Good Gas Podcast.
Okay.
Back in this bitch, man. Episode 134.
Hey, we know what we're going to talk about real quick?
What that is?
I was talking to somebody. They don't know who OJ the Juice Man is.
You gotta think.
Things they lost, bro.
You gotta think, though, like...
They don't know the ad-libs either?
Nah, they don't know none of that.
Make the trap A?
Oh, the Juice Man and Gucci
That's
Man
crazy.
make the trap
They
A.
around our age?
They looked at, no.
The hell no.
What's this Gen Z?
Right, exactly.
Looked at me like, what is this?
What is this?
It's the 10-17 hard day, young whippersnapper.
Teach the kids, y'all. Teach the kids.
See, you know Gucci is the skinny nigga. I know Gucci.
Hey! Alright, let's get back on point, man. How y'all doing this week, brothers?
I'm great. It's cold as shit outside, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ever noticed, like, we don't get fall no more for real? We get like 2 weeks around my birthday.
Straight to winter.
And then it's straight to 40 degrees.
I mean, they in
Global warming.
I'm about to say, they've been telling us about global warming since the 90s.
We got a topic about that.
Niggas
later,
been ignoring
too.
that shit. Let's
Well,
dive in.
Let's get to the real shit, I guess. The real fuck shit.
Quote unquote.
Right. Okay. Kanye West goes on Drink Champs. I swear a couple weeks ago I said I was going to stop talking about this nigga.
He just finds a way.
He gives us something every week. You almost can't.
So, before he goes on Drink Champs, we got to remind people he tried to go on LeBron and them show and show his ass, and they canceled that shit before it even came out.
Damn.
Drink Champs joint drops. You already knew it was going to be some controversial shit said. It's fucking Kanye West, right?
And it's a bunch of liquor.
And although I did see a clip of him like fake drinking, but I don't know if he drunk the rest of the interview. But I found that a little funny.
Yeah.
He is one of them type niggas. But you go on there, guys, get lit, get a little loosey goosey, start talking shit, and I don't know, bruh. Like, how do you even set this up, fool? Sat in front of them cameras and said some things about George Floyd. Some very Fox News, Candace Owens-ish things about George Floyd.
The worst thing to me was that he had the audacity to say he prayed for 8 minutes. That was one of his comments, right? That he wasn't in need or suffocating. He was praying or something like that.
I didn't hear him say it. I didn't watch that. That was a long ass interview. It was 3 hours.
He did imply that the fucking police officer wasn't
fully on his.
Yeah, he said he wasn't even on his neck like that.
Yeah, he definitely said.
And I want to say this about Kanye West, bro, because people like to take up for a lot of the shit and like act like he be speaking as the Riddler and like you gotta destruct what the fuck he talking about.
Some people just crazy. Even
when he be saying this goofy shit, bruh, he not even serious in the face, bruh. Yeah. Like, he laughing, he smiling at like shit that shouldn't be.
It's like, it's almost like he's trying to say the most triggering thing.
Yep.
Yeah. And he finds it funny almost, bruh. Like,
It's really fucked up because you got people that want to support him and then he get up there and like make mockeries of the black community. That's the shit that's kind of disheartening.
Then he fully pissed off the Jewish community. I'm like, bruh, come on, Kanye. I'm not defending this nigga at all, but like, come on.
And even when, like, it push comes to shove and he loses the support of all these fucking entities he done geeked his way to and fucking been screaming in everybody's face to get his way to, he lose all that shit, and then he gonna try to come crawling back to the black community and say they doing them wrong and we need to fight against whatever the fuck they doing. Like, nah, nigga. When you was up, you was shitting on us. You was shitting on shit that we gave a fuck about. So,
yeah, White Lives Matter and the George Floyd thing being in back-to-back weeks for the last month. Really that was all in 1 month. Like, that's crazy.
I will say this. Kanye was pissing me off for all his comments, but $250 million for work. Nah, what he said was completely wrong. I don't stand by it. Don't support it. Don't agree with it.
The family sued him. The family sued him because he got on a public platform and said some false shit.
Yeah. See, if you just lying to the general public, you like definitely got to go to court and see about that.
You got to understand, stating an opinion is one thing. Getting up there and stating as if it's facts.
Yeah, it's kind of
knowing you're a public figure is kind of different. Like, your opinion is your opinion. Everybody in the world they're entitled to their opinion. But You get up there and say it as if, yeah, he was just such and such and such and such. That's like, whoa.
So if you in court, how much you settling for? Because you know, no way in hell you gonna get that actual amount. But that's what you starting with. So, what you think you come off a couple million?
I'd like to say, like I just told y'all before we started, the Alex Jones shit just happened. Mm-hmm. He went on a public platform, said the Sandy Hook thing that was a hoax. The parents was paid actors, shit like that.
He had to pay $900 million in that settlement.
And that's a settlement.
That's $900 million.
But that's of course that's for multiple people. But think about that type shit. Like it's because of who you are, of course, how much money you got, or how much money is perceived you got, and how much your words reach motherfuckers.
Is he like net worth in that upper echelons to pay that?
He's supposedly a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex Jones, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying.
But
you might
that's not their problem, bro. Like
I'm guessing in that situation, it gotta have something to do with CNN and everything.
Yeah,
that can't all
just be on him.
No, because he wasn't a CNN guy. He's like a did it himself online type
on
of
his
thing.
own.
Yeah, like AlexJones.com type shit.
900 mil. This nigga even have 900 million? God,
his grandchildren gonna work for them.
I'm thinking that's them trying to hit the network or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was him personally. God, so damn. You, Yeezy, that's your brand. You connected to all these bigger brands. 250 ain't really that much, I don't think.
250 million.
It's a lot, but
that's $250 million.
That's $250 million.
It's
that's Russell Wilson contract.
It's less than what they could have asked for, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because they could have bought Adidas, they could have bought Gap, all these companies that's tied to them, they could have bought them into that shit.
But that's real wild. Like, before the show, Real was saying freedom of speech. How can they do that? That's what we had to explain to him. Like, freedom of speech works. We live in a free country. Like, you can say whatever you want, but it doesn't mean someone can't be offended by it. And it doesn't mean they can try to take you to court for it. You know
doesn't mean it's not consequence.
No consequence. Like, freedom of speech means the government can't come lock you up for it. Right. Like, if you say something, they shouldn't be able to come throw you in jail for it. But someone could come, like, take you to court in a lawsuit, defamation of character, like shit like that.
If you threaten a motherfucker, you got the right to say that out your mouth.
Threat, or even if you spread a false rumor, you say somebody did some whole crazy shit, they never did it, they could sue you for defamation of character. Like,
but my thing was, how does money become a factor in it? Because if I say something that's false, right, and somebody say they could sue me for saying something false, couldn't I just sue me in court and not monetary wise, not money wise?
When you sue,
they just sue me. But no, they just sue me and then I have to retract that. I have to
retract.
It's happened before though. No, it's happened before.
It probably has on certain type of platforms, but that's not gonna happen. You got
bloggers and shit like that.
You got a separate from an interview or real life. You know what I'm saying? If you say something in real time, you can't retract that. You said it in real. What do you retract?
Make an apology, shit like that.
Also, it depends on who you fucking with.
But listen to what you're saying though. You expect someone to sue for an apology?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Somebody might do that, but not everybody.
Ain't no fucking court doing that either. Like you gotta pay for
an apology. You gotta pay for that. Nigga,
that's $150 million.
Right. He's supposedly a billionaire, right?
Oh yeah. Damn.
You gotta think real life.
They hit that nigga Wells Fargo account.
He was Kanye West, nigga. Your ass got millions. You think them people wouldn't try to get some of that because you don't know how to watch your mouth? Damn. But watch your mouth is one thing, but you literally you had no reason to bring up George Floyd. That's the thing. You have no reason to bring this man up. Zero reason.
And another thing.
It's not like you were tied into it or had something, or you were asked a question or anything. You just pulled a nigga out of thin air. Like,
I just want y'all to know.
The fuck?
You know what I seen that pissed me off this shit, bruh? Motherfuckers kept bringing up, so I don't even know if this is a real article, if he really did this, but it was an article that said Kanye donated like $2 million to
I think I heard that too.
George Floyd's daughter or whatever the case may be. And people were saying, oh, he did this before, now y'all want to sue him for whoop-de-woo-de-woo. And I'm like,
that's absolutely right.
Look what money make a bitch do type shit. Like, bro, what?
To somebody, but that don't mean you go over there
and say anything. Like, what, nigga?
I actually should not be speaking on it. Like, fuck, it's been a year, 2 years now. I actually should almost never be talked about again in that sense. Like,
that fucking thought just blew my mind, bro.
There's nobody to be having conversations. Was it real? Like,
and the craziest thing is, like, the damn cop is in jail. Like, who the fuck? That's the craziest.
Fucking exactly, bro.
That's
like,
the craziest.
All these fucking conspiracy theories and shit. Fuck out of here with that shit.
You still acting like it wasn't real. They done locked the cops up.
Exactly.
Like,
and when do that happen?
When it's Nigga, almost never. When it's certified evidence, nigga, that's the only time that shit happens.
He's literally bringing up a fucking Candace Owens documentary with a whole bunch of bullshit in it, fool. Like, and that this misinformation age is fucking dangerous, bro.
It's very dangerous.
And I've been thinking about this shit more and more, fool.
Y'all love false information. Y'all love. It's like a. It's funny you brought up Charlamagne earlier, but he used to say something on that Breakfast Club joke.
Nobody give a fuck about the truth when
the lies louder, the lies more
appealing,
lies more entertaining. Yeah. And it's like, he said nobody gives a fuck about the truth if the lies more entertaining, and that shit has been proven true so many times in the last few years, bro. Somebody could come out with a whole false ass rumor that's complete bullshit, but because it's juicy, y'all will eat it up. The whole truth could come out there, bro. That
nobody even gets you might not even get a story about it. If you do, nobody commenting on it like they did the first shit.
And that shit kind of fucked up for real. Mm-hmm. Like, it really kind of fucked. I mean, you can use a similar situation. I don't know. I ain't gonna pull no situations up. But there are a lot of situations that we've seen in the last few years that are very similar to that. But we run with the rumor.
Motherfuckers don't even wait on the truth.
Yeah, we run with the rumor and the truth come out. We just like, oh, well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happened. Next, that's crazy.
I just seen it was HBO got this show, like John Oliver do like a little spiel about a subject every week and shit. But he did one about news and how the news just do basically the same thing. They sensationalize, they use police reports in the beginning when shit ain't been proved yet. Right. Shit ain't go to court yet type shit. And they use something out of New York.
I've always felt like it could be lawsuits against the news networks.
Some two twins got caught up in some shit. Somebody said they did something they didn't really do, but the news reporters never retracted that shit. These niggas can't get jobs no more. They realize I gotta call around to try to get this shit taken off the internet type shit. Like, nobody give a fuck about the truth. We got the sensationalized lie on you niggas already.
It's fucked up.
At some point, Kanye either gonna learn his lesson or he gonna implode, bro.
The thing with that, all he really gotta do is stop talking.
No bullshit. It's not like
let your money stack on.
Bro, all Kanye had to do 10 years ago, bro, was stop talking. When I say stop talking, I'm not saying silence Kanye. No. Nigga. Stop hopping out here and giving all these wild ass takes as if they even like meaning. So they're not meaningful. They just
not even
triggering.
to him. He's not even. It's not even
meaningful to him. They're just triggering points, and then you just go back in the cut and come back out with another one in a few months. Like stop that. Stop doing that shit. What the fuck?
This nigga said, 9 years later, I will say Sway had the answers.
Like, what you doing? Just keep coming out saying shit. I don't know. It's like you're staying relevant. We already know how the industry works. But it's like you don't realize you're Kanye. You don't got to do that. Jay-Z has not lost any relevance, and that man be chilling, doing his shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question, though. If Kanye didn't do all them gimmicks and, because I'm not going to say the gimmicks made him the money, but if he didn't, would he be a billionaire right now?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes. His brand alone.
It's not like
his brand was also
like he was making trash. It's not like he was doing sensationalized shit for the buzz and putting out trash shit. He was making quality shit.
But then it's not like the shit he's saying is pushing the brand.
Exactly.
The shit he's saying is hurting his brand.
It's hurting his brand now.
You see what I'm saying? No. The triggering shit he is saying all time, even way back to the George Bush, you know what I'm saying? We loved it, even back to that
slowing up what he could have been.
That would hurt his brand, not help his brand, fool. So to say that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And if he was to not say that shit, he'd probably be further along.
On the tip of like the First Amendment shit, freedom of speech and all that good shit. I hate that people make it seem like people is trying to silence motherfuckers because they took the interview down or because they banning them from these social sites. Freedom of speech don't mean you can get on my company website and say whatever you want to. You can ban somebody from fucking Twitter if you're the owner of Twitter for saying some shit you don't agree with. On top of that, nigga, you're Kanye West. Like you just said, if you want a platform, nigga, you can use your phone. Niggas, it's gonna come. You can go live and have 1 million motherfuckers in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's the net.
Yeah, like, you don't need other motherfuckers' platforms. Stop crying when motherfuckers ban your ass for saying some out-of-pocket shit.
And then when you know you're saying triggering shit on purpose. Like, it's not like you're not saying triggering shit or you saying something that you think is so meaningful. Nah, you saying white lives matter and George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying shit that you know is going to trigger.
Yeah.
Shit.
How you feel about him giving the White Lives Matter shirts out on Skid Row? Skid Row being the homeless community in Los Angeles.
Free shirts. Free shirts.
I seen a take that said it might be dangerous because motherfucker might see that shirt and be like, fuck you mean, type shit.
Man, yeah, these are possibilities, but you gotta understand, people on Skid Row don't have social media.
Yep.
So anybody who has social media, you go down Skid Row. You know what I'm saying?
You looking for trouble.
Like, that's like free shirts, y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like this might sound crazy. I don't know. I feel like that shit is like they sending losing championship jerseys to like third world countries and shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm saying free shirt. That's exactly why I said that. That's literally free shirt. Don't fuck the print. It's a shirt.
I rip that shit right off the bat.
I wear it inside out.
Sell that bitch, man.
All these options.
$10,000 right there.
Wear 3 of them motherfuckers and wear one inside out on top.
I don't think them shirts hitting stores, so that shit exclusive, nigga. I'll put that shit right on eBay.
It's cold outside.
Go to Starbucks, like, hey, you trying to make like $200?
Go ahead.
Put this on eBay for $10,000.
I don't know. I feel like
did he autograph it?
No, but who else making these motherfuckers?
Who else is taking them? Literally, and that's thank you for saying that point, because that's the real point that matters. He did that, bro, because nobody want to buy these fucking shirts outside of racist ass motherfuckers. And
that shit went left on him.
You know what I'm saying? So he had to go give them out for free.
Make it look good. Yeah, do something good.
Come on, bro.
Can't say nothing if you give them to the
That's one thing. You got to know how to see through the bullshit, too.
Where we go from there? Your boy Akademiks.
Yeah, that's boy.
It's definitely your man.
Y'all look like y'all could be cousins.
You John? Wait till we get on, man.
Wait.
This might be the most egregious thing out this nigga mouth to me ever.
Nah. Well,
he did all this YouTube shit. He done said some fuck shit before. He's a fuck nigga, but this is the wildest shit.
Certified fuck nigga.
Nigga goes on Twitch.
Nigga's a CFN.
Lil Baby just dropped his album. I guess it was a couple of bars directed to Akademiks. Told him, like, you think he can't get touched. Niggas don't be outside. And Akademiks hears that, goes on a fucking rant on Twitch, talking tough, like, oh, if the Rico ever hit Lil Baby, I'm gonna be the first one on the stand, reading his lyrics off, reading his tweet, like, going off on some snitch shit, like, proud fucking rat.
Yeah, see, that's why you just don't acknowledge shit either.
I believe that invalidates you in some way. Like, a good lawyer could probably use that to invalidate him as a witness, because you already pre-planning on saying some shit.
You prejudice and shit. Like, yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
People say he threatened me.
He's a fucking douchebag.
If this ain't the motherfucking thing that gets him out the industry, I don't know what it's gonna be. Like, this is hard to go against the narrative.
Hell no, they gonna say he's scared for his life and shit.
But listen, this is it's hard. It's gonna be hard for like the labels and shit to get away from that narrative of you niggas is actively trying to send niggas to jail. Like, this shit ain't just a coincidence type shit.
That's the real fucked up thing about it. Like, somebody like Lil Baby's trying to feed his family, Fool's just trying to make his music. He ain't really trying to fuck with you, but you keep bringing this nigga name up and shit. Then you can bring his name on some hot shit at that. Like,
even if he said your name in the song, it's rap, bruh. How many radio personalities and DJs been mentioning this song before? Negative or positive?
Him saying your name in the song is better for your brand, and then what you do
is using these niggas for.
But what you do is use them for clout. But what you do, all that such a shit, that's the only way for him to use your name in the song. Would you expect the nigga to stab you?
Like you a real nigga? Like he a solid.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the nigga was to say your name, how else was you expected to come up, fool? Like,
That was cold.
I'm just saying though, like, the fuck, nigga, you better take the free promo, bitch ass nigga.
Bullshit.
Fuck.
That's funny as fuck.
That was hilarious.
Real shit though.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
If this not the last straw with this nigga, bro.
That's not though. What threw me off is when he got tough with Shorty with the girl at the with the interview. That was just like, I was like, all right, fuck this nigga. Cause like when Freddie Gibbs called him out his name, he got his feelings.
And this is a good point at that, bro. when it's the girl, you tough. But when it's a nigga saying you could get touched,
you call the police.
Yeah, you trying to take the stand and shit. That's crazy,
I didn't see him reach for a phone to call the police one time with Shorty.
That's wild to me.
This nigga getting on stands for little baby. All right. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's wild.
Right.
I don't listen to what that nigga say, but get him the fuck out of here. Cause that clearly implies like he actively sent your ass to jail.
And to me, the most goofy shit about it is the bragging.
Like that shit's sweet. Like it's cool.
Like you up this junk bragging about potentially snitching on somebody. Like you gonna walk outside tomorrow. Like, yeah, I said it. Like that's the thing. These niggas ain't outside. Like they are not outside. No way.
So this is my thing with that shit. When I say like the industry should need to get him the fuck out of here. But I'm saying is he do his little artist interview shit. You telling me artists gonna keep coming up to this nigga for interviews when he's saying I will snitch on you niggas?
That's the kid.
If the push comes to shove, if you niggas say something I don't like and y'all do something I don't like, I will snitch on you niggas.
That's the kid.
Anything I know, I will use against you.
So what's your stance on that? Do you feel like you would blame the artist if they keep going? Or
yes.
do you feel like you blame this nigga?
Blame both of them. Equal blame.
Yeah, because ain't no way about it. It's like that. I don't.
Shit,
hold on. Shit, which I think. I don't even want.
It's like this. These artists is thinking wrong. Like they thinking, oh, I need these niggas because they got these big platforms. I go up there talk, I'm gonna get 100,000 views off Bucks just off his platform. Instead of I'm gonna go to a platform that'll respect my shit, not ask me no fed ass questions, won't set me up for failure, won't use nothing against me. Instead of doing it that way, they'd rather go to already. So it's like they have to take some blame.
They understand how the industry works. It's all about numbers. But until they start switching that or actually manufacture our numbers a little bit, like when I say I don't mean artificially. I mean go to the places like you just said where you feel respected. Then that means people gotta go watch these platforms.
They do it the right, quote unquote, right way.
See, I blame the artist if the artist is still currently doing something or they know they into some shit. And then they go to that nigga and they know that nigga will tell on them if need be. If you realize just an artist, just about your craft, about your promo, about your project.
That's not fair.
That's just how I view it. Because
it ain't like niggas going in there telling him like, oh, I'm actively in the streets.
Then go to him is what I'm saying. If you are,
but I don't know, them niggas that be on flag be blowing me, man.
But I'm talking like Lil Baby specifically. Let's keep it there. Lil Baby is not talking to Akademiks, bro. Akademiks has no fucking evidence against Lil Baby. Let's put that out there. But he's saying if they was to call me as a character witness or whatever,
that's why I blame him. That's why I blame Akademiks. You said who do you blame? Do you blame the artist? Do you blame Akademiks? I blame the artist if the artist knows that they're about that, and then they go to this nigga.
He's making it known. Like, so anybody that goes to him after that, you gotta place some blame with them too.
Yeah, if you know he on some high shit and you keep going for that platform, you want some weird shit, bro. Yeah, that's on you too. At some point, it's like how y'all ostracize 6ix9ine. Y'all know that 6ix9ine man. He supposed to be with him. You know what I mean?
And like you said, Vlad, like a nigga like Vlad, like you could be mad at him for asking him questions, but you as a nigga that's supposedly a criminal supposed to know not to answer some of them questions. So y'all both got to take some blame type shit.
Yeah. Here's your facts. Fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times. Fuck out of here.
I ain't get fooled every time.
Nigga been around for almost 10 years now. He been fooling some motherfuckers. That's the point.
Y'all want to get into the Jacksons, Curtis and them?
Yeah.
I guess the latest update is.
Oh, real quick. Matter of fact, no. Still on a segue from the last topic. Did y'all see Ang Glizzy diss Charleston White? Y'all see that?
I didn't see what Ang Glizzy said to him.
No, he made the actual track. He made the track. Hey, that joke funny as shit.
Nah, I did not hear the song.
It ain't tough enough, but the joke sound like funny. I was listening to that joke. Fuck these snitch ass niggas.
Charleston White is crazy.
I feel like we need more of that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta stop
more Charleston White?
No, more motherfuckers telling them go ahead with that fuck shit. At the end of the day, motherfuckers is we letting motherfuckers think that's cool and accepted in the community, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So Niggas gotta start like, yeah, nigga, fucking bully that shit, but stay safe, quote unquote, and don't get yourself caught up. But yeah, bully that shit. Like, fuck out of here.
A nigga called Charleston White phone and said, "I want to thank you because you gave me the motivation to call and snitch on my mother that she was selling food stamps." And I was like, bro, this shit getting out of hand, fool. Like, what?
Weird as shit.
Bruh, out of hand.
He said, I can't have this on my heart.
Mo. Shit is wild, but...
Yeah, the point being is just that shit is not welcomed in the community, bro. We gotta stop. Can't let motherfuckers, because you teaching the young niggas that shit is cool. You teaching some young niggas somewhere that I bet I can make a whole brand on snitching. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, stop, because you gonna fuck.
That's like back when the nigga made the TikTok about snitching on motherfuckers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about him making a living with that shit. What was I about to get into?
Jackson.
Yeah. We talked about it some last week, but it was an update, I guess. 50 Cent's son got into it with the son of the nigga that tried to, do 50 Cent in. They took the picture back in the day.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's part of the reason 50 Cent a little hesitant type shit. Like, you took a picture with the son of my real life ops type shit. But 50 Cent's son goes on to post along. I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but he pretty much posts that picture on some, I didn't know who this was. They just ran up to me in the club on some, hey, bro, let's take a picture on some friendly shit. And then they tagged him in it afterwards. Woody whoop. And they just like went into a whole back and forth. I didn't really get into much of it.
Oh, 50 responded to that?
No. The two sons was in a back and forth type shit. I don't think 50 responded to none of this yet, but pretty much he was, the son was reaching out again on some, the shit you mad about, it was like a misunderstanding. Let's just sit down and talk about it type shit.
It's fucked up. They gotta go through the media with all that. That's family shit. Yeah.
And that's another one of the some points type shit. Because he ain't got no number for him, so he's saying, I just like God do it like this because this how you be doing shit. So I feel it all the way around. It's a nasty situation. I feel like they gonna talk at some point.
I don't know. I be watching Power, and I don't know, and them father-son relationships just ain't it. I'm telling you.
That's his artistic way to get that shit off.
Yeah, so I don't think that nigga really want to meet that nigga when his mind is like this. He probably got to get the older 50 Cent.
I think 50 Cent got
older. Yeah. Nah, he got to get the 50-year-old 50 Cent.
I feel like 50 Cent has more sense than people give him credit for. Yeah. If you listen to 50 Cent,
I feel like it's a reason he ain't tapped in yet, but I ain't justifying. I'm just saying there's some type of reason there.
50 Cent is
we should know about it.
He still be a little immature, especially on the post.
That's what my
I think he gotta get just a couple more years, and then 50 will be right there. I don't think he there yet.
You don't think if the son make a couple calls, get a number, and call him, he'll talk to him?
He'll talk to him, but I don't know how that conversation gonna go. I would hope for it to be good, of course.
I say this. I won't read that whole post, but if the tone of him is the same as that post when he called, I feel like 50 Cent will have a hard time making that.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I thought the first couple posts was like a cry for help type shit. This one especially, because it wasn't even on no jokey shit, I don't think. Yeah, that's that though.
Yeah, I don't really know where to go with that. Like that shit up, man.
Family matters.
What y'all think about the big three getting certified?
About to say, let's get into some positive shit.
What y'all think about the big three getting certified as the first black-owned sports league?
That's what's up.
That's some big shit. Like
straight out of Compton.
And we know there have been other black-owned sports leagues.
I was say Ice Cube. If you don't know, Ice Cube owns the big three.
Nah, the Drew League is black-owned sports league, right? Yeah. Leagues like that those are sports leagues.
But it's not like
for sure.
It's
that's the first certified, like say the same way the NFL, the NBA are certified. Pro sports,
like the NBA has contracts with them niggas. The Drew League, that's just some sad shit.
That's a separate. You know what I'm saying?
Big three is after you done with the NBA, you come sign this contract with the big three. You retired now. You sign with us.
It's still certified as a pro league. Yeah. It's just not the NBA pros.
So you get like bigger sponsorships and shit like
all of that. But it's just certified as a league, as a brand.
Like the XFL.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the XFL was black owned. If they were
Arena Football League, I believe that's certified as a league. These are the certified league. You know
yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, vicious.
My boy Q.
I feel like it was only a matter of time for that. No, I'm not surprised at that at all. That was a great idea for real.
I was just watching Jump.
Definitely leapfrog other black-owned leagues, but we're still gonna be proud of it. You know what I'm saying? So
I could see somebody doing that, like 7-on-7 flag football or something for them.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely needs to become a lot more of that. I'm a person that we need more sporting leagues. Like at some point, we gotta get out of just watching and playing just the NFL, NBA, hockey, baseball. Like those are the pinnacles. But I feel like it's so much talent that why we not? You know what I'm saying? There's so many talented dudes working at like a Walmart or Target. Like why are they not in some pro league getting $30K a year? You know what I'm saying? Just a question. $150K a year. Like why doesn't that exist? You feel me? Like it could. We just haven't created it yet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. If your kid had dreams to make it to the NBA, but it wasn't NBA good, but he's still good. Why couldn't we have a league where motherfuckers they paying $10K, $20K, $30K,
in the youth,
$5K, fuck it, but $1K, whatever.
The whole kill is why can't we have that here, like you said? Because that's why they'll send them overseas though, real quick.
But that's the point though, to have it here.
To have it here.
Yeah, have it here. Have more sporting leagues here. More adult sporting leagues in general.
Because it will be tight to have a little.
I mean, think about it. If you same way you able to go to work and get a paycheck, able to go hoop and get paid. But it's an actual sporting league, like in a town that people are interested in going to. It actually brings revenue to the town.
Teams for different cities.
You see what I'm saying? Different city with different towns. Like how you have whole cities where Chicago plays New York. You might have, we break it down, I don't know, Suitland plays Temple Hills. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you could expand it from there, however you think. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless,
smaller city type.
Smaller city, but it's still bringing in a certain amount of revenue.
I wonder if
it's just possible. We just ain't
Slam
never
ball certified, or was that just some shit they put together?
I don't know if it was certified.
Slam ball was lit. If they bring slam ball back,
I don't know if it was a certified league though. But it was on ESPN, wasn't it? So
the second version was on ESPN. The first one was on like Spike TV or some shit. That shit was ratchet.
That shit was a nigga backyard.
Body slam and shit. Nah, slam ball was lit though.
Lit as fuck.
Alright, what else we got?
More positive shit. Deontay Wilder got a win.
Hey.
Back with another one.
I heard he hit. I didn't watch the fight. I heard he hit the
Mike Tyson shit, bro.
He yield too late, but we appreciate the win.
But this the thing with that. He lost to the best nigga out there, so I ain't mad at it.
Yeah,
and you almost won. You draw one time and you lost twice. It's the best nigga. Yeah. I can't call it. But you starching these other niggas though. Like it's
spanking up.
Bro, he only threw three punches and knocked this nigga the fuck out. Like with a little step back half punch, not even full power, bro.
I heard the other nigga was throwing punches though.
That's good shit. That's good shit.
It was the end of the round, damn near.
Man, we need somebody 6'10" to go against Fury.
Gotta be a big motherfucker too.
Gotta be somebody
that's
big.
The problem.
Like Wilder's 6'7", he not little, but this nigga 6 Fury was 6'9", with like 100-pound weight.
Yeah,
100-pound weight.
We gotta give LeBron steroids. Send them in there for us.
Draymond, Draymond out
got
there.
that Superman
Draymond going to sleep. Draymond going to sleep. I'm sorry.
Bad.
Yeah, shout out to Clarissa Shields. She unified champ.
Definitely shout out to Clarissa Shields.
Shout out to all the boxers that won last week. That was a good ass fight.
Devin Haney, I like
Devin Haney, yo.
What I think about Bronny? Shout out to Nike and Beats.
Fire.
That commercial he got with his father with Bron.
Fucking fire.
That's it,
bro.
tough.
I like the new NIL shit, period. Young niggas making money in college. You know, they've been fucking them over for
years.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you got dudes like Terrell Pryor who sold their own autograph. They would sign a t-shirt, right? Sell it for say $50. They suspend him for a whole year, took away his Heisman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that shit then he was a Heisman Trophy winner. That shit derailed his career, so he gets to the league. They take him in a supplemental draft. He didn't get drafted in a regular draft, which he should have been.
Don't even give him a real chance for real. Switch his positions.
Supplemental draft, switch him to wide receiver. Mm-hmm. All because he sold some autograph memorabilia. Mm-hmm. You see, that's the shit they used to do to us, fool, just under 10 to 15 years ago.
And that's just one person. That's not even taking into account just how much
that's
money
one person. Thank you for
sports
saying
make
that.
in general type shit, like, bro. Like, Yeah.
He had whole teammates, let alone all the other situations.
Mm-hmm.
That shit crazy scenarios of other teams. Like,
but yeah, the fact to see LeBron was the first Beats athlete, then turn around now. Bronny got his. He with Nike now. That shit fire. That commercial fire. Ain't no way you can hate on that.
Shout out to that. I feel like the old athletes have a case for a lawsuit, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying they should be able to sue the NCAA. NCAA is sitting on billions. They should have to pay some former players.
Fab Five, one of them teams that could definitely get a bag.
You know what I'm saying? They deserve some payouts, like some back end money. Just saying though, I mean, especially players that they derailed because of suspension. That's what I'm really saying. The Terrell Pryor, all the dudes who caught dumbass suspensions because they had memorabilia signings and shit like that.
Get Reggie Bush's Heisman back.
Get Reggie Bush's Heisman back. The dudes who took quote unquote boosters. Man, get that. Nah.
They even tried to get LeBron. Like that's why LeBron just skipped that whole.
shit.
Like, they tried to get him his senior year in fucking high school. Like where you get that motherfucking Hummer from?
That shit crazy.
Bought it.
I'm gonna just not go to NCAA. Going in the league, and that was probably the best thing. Literally, like the best fucking thing. Cause they can't touch him now. Like he's a pro.
It's crazy because like, bro, nigga, you know who I am in my city. I could have walked in and be like, look, bro, I come back when I get drafted, and they letting me off the lot, nigga. Like,
like shit though.
Come back about this bitch. What we get into next? Some fuck shit. It's probably the craziest shit I've seen, right? Not like ever, but this week type shit. I guess somebody goes out of town, girl goes out of town, little Miami girls trip, has a little rendezvous. You hear me? Goes back home. One night off the one night stand, she pregnant, had a baby. Crazy to have a baby.
No more.
But she never it's a one night stand. She don't know the nigga, never hit the nigga. Just lived her life, had the baby.
What?
Guy sees her on TikTok, sees she has a child. Like, no shit, like time.
Is this real?
Probably not, but the situation is crazy enough that I wanted to ask y'all if y'all was in it. Which y'all be. Like, what's y'all move?
I've actually had that experience
a couple times.
I don't learn my lesson. I'm one of them niggas.
This nigga's crazy.
I got some situations.
As much as I want to say, I like whatever you say, I know gonna be fucked up. What I say gonna be fucked up too.
I'm gonna find out if it's my child. I'm gonna just be responsible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out and see if it's my seed. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, I'm gonna block her ass. Never see her again. Fuck.
See, I got blocked. So I know, like, I got some questions. Motherfuckers changed numbers. And, shit got hectic. So.
Not gonna hold you. Yeah. I'm scrolling right past that TikTok.
That's crazy as hell. See, I'm not that nigga, though. Nah, y'all can say what y'all want about me, bruh.
I haven't seen it.
I tried to find out.
5 years go by, and now her daughter calling you. Like, yeah, I never saw you
that
before.
bridge when we get there.
Nigga just looked at her picture 5 years ago and just swipe left. Our generation ain't shit. Imagine seeing a... No.
Nah, you one of them niggas that you gonna be watching this fucking TV, she gonna get drafted in the WNBA and shit, and you be like, I know your mother. Oh, yeah. You one of them niggas
that would imply that I followed and followed.
Can we talk about black men?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm going right past.
Thank you.
We are responsible black men. I am. I'm not gonna speak.
I would try.
These motherfuckers.
Can we talk about the irresponsibility of going home off a one night stand and having the baby?
Yes, they're very much responsible.
Yeah, so you.
But if I see the child, I'm like, damn, that's my nose.
Yeah,
that's my nose.
I've had. I literally had that.
We got the same eyebrows and shit.
You looking too hard. That could be your nephew, niece, anything. I don't know nothing.
No, man.
That's crazy.
So you really just
I'm super serious. I'm right past that.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
I asked questions.
That's only if it's some out of town one night shit.
I'm gonna reach out and be like,
I reached out.
Is that? And if they say, nah, you ain't gotta worry about that, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, they told me that and they blocked me, but the fact that you blocked me right afterwards and it wasn't on no bad terms, I got questions.
Nah, she could be trying to work it out with the nigga.
She don't even like that nigga. No.
Everybody with somebody they don't like.
Exactly. She like that nigga.
You must have liked her.
Off camera. Next.
Look, I know it sounds fucked up, but I can't lie, bro. If it's some out of town one night shit, bro, I'm not racking my brain on that shit. So,
bro, it's just
if you ain't called me, you ain't called me, bro.
You're not wrong about listen. You're not wrong about not racking your brain about it. You're wrong about seeing her and like swipe like
that's
crazy. Fucking crazy. Like,
that's crazy.
You gonna think about it in your brain like, damn, is that my
fuck it?
That's crazy.
You're like, what's on Netflix?
No, you get on live with a bitch shaking ass like you all nut.
Yeah, you crazy.
I can see if shorty like right down the street,
they go here
around the corner, but yeah, nah. Sorry. That'd be the fucked up, yeah.
No, that's crazy.
I feel like I just got skipped, but I don't know. No,
I don't think so.
All right, cool. It's crazy.
Sorry. The daycare workers. This is interesting to me. I wanted to get y'all to these. It's Halloween time.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that, brother? We gonna
go ahead. Next topic. Next topic.
It's around Halloween time, October, you know. Mm-hmm. Apparently, somewhere, this daycare, I guess the kids was being bad or something. They put on like a screen mask and like get up in the kid's face, scaring them and shit.
All right.
Regular shit sound like, right?
Right.
These motherfuckers got arrested for it.
What they do though?
Child abuse.
I saw that video. Actually,
I'm saying like in the video.
So they were in a daycare, all white people, mostly white kids, I believe. They had on. It wasn't even a screen mask. It was actually creepier. Yeah, it was creepier than the screen mask. Like, y'all all know what the screen mask looked like. It was even creepier than that shit. Like it looked like that, but on some weirder shit. Cool. But you chasing around a bunch of like 3 and 4 year olds, and they scream at the top of their lungs. You like touching them and shit, shaking them. You know what I'm saying?
Was she?
Yeah, like heavily, but like little ones. She like like you know what I'm saying? Like
what was the purpose behind it? Like to get them to calm down?
It's
like
not even nigga. It was just fucking with them because it's Halloween. Y'all gotta remember, so everybody's not some positive person.
Well, traumatize the kids.
Yeah, like some people think the Halloween shit is so fun. So let's go scare the kids. Nah, nigga, like what?
Let's go scare the kids.
Just traumatize the shit out them babies.
We're gonna make sure that they remember Halloween forever.
They don't throw their ass up though. All four of them.
That was my next question. Y'all thought like that's child abuse?
All 4 white bitches. I believe it was all 4 white bitches.
I mean, in 2022, that's child abuse. Wow. You gotta think about the psyche of the kids. Like
when I wasn't that young, but
we was locked in closets and shit.
They was chasing motherfuckers with chainsaws, like real chainsaws. It's like haunted houses and shit.
That's a haunted house.
We at school.
No, but not in like elementary school. We're talking 2, 3, 4-year-olds who. It's not even kindergarten.
This daycare, nigga.
Daycare workers. Like, these are 2-year-olds. Nigga, like,
man, maybe there's some like Alaskan Crabs. Let's make a scary mask. Fuck it.
Nah. I'm pulling my kid out of that.
Yeah, no bullshit. I'm paying for this shit.
See, it's crazy. I didn't know she like shook them up. Like that's crazy.
She didn't like pick up but like you know you walk around scaring the kid and you're like like do that little shit.
And that's child abuse.
That little motherfucker was screaming at the top of his lungs. Fool. Like
they're scared.
These little motherfuckers was terrified of that.
The only thing.
Have you seen the mask? Did you see the mask?
Yeah.
You saw the mask?
I thought it was like a screen mask.
It's like a screen mask, but it's even weirder than that. It's creepy as shit.
The fact that they got it on video was crazy. If I'm working my ass off, I get off of work, and then the news come to my house and show me a video of the daycare that I'm paying for, and some white ladies jumping.
Like the reason you put your children in daycare is you don't want them to be safe. It's safe protection. You know what I'm saying?
Now they not safe.
You don't want your kids scared at daycare. What the fuck are you paying them $100, $200, $300 a week for? You know how expensive daycare is? That shit is expensive, nigga. You better feed him in nap time. You
was supposed to play Cocomelon.
Give him a book for teaching. Don't scare my fucking child.
I can't put like a scary movie on or something.
Hell,
they're 2 and 3-year-olds.
What is going on?
They wasn't that damn young.
Son, yeah, niggas daycare. So I mean, they're not even in kindergarten yet. Kindergarten is 5 years old.
They make kiddie scary movies.
Oh my god!
Like Halloween Town just came out. They can't watch that.
My kids ain't playing with Jeff kids.
Yeah, because y'all gonna be tough.
Because be creepy and shit over there, Joe. What the fuck?
If it's around Halloween and I got a scary mask, Uncle Jeff is putting the mask on and scaring the shit out of y'all. What the fuck is you talking about? It's part of the...
That's that, like you said, a haunted house.
I was telling my son if you're scared.
No, if you running around this fucking house all loud and shit, I'ma scare the shit out your ass. Go sit down.
Boom, he gonna run out the door.
Man. These kids are soft, man.
These kids are soft.
That's scary, man. Fuck out of here.
Y'all watched the video.
Now going to jail is crazy.
I watched it on the news this morning. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, that shit was weird as shit.
Going to jail is crazy, but getting fired,
yeah,
going to jail. Like third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, all right. They get the Halloween spirit. These are 2, 3, 4-year-olds, and you got on this creep. It's not a funny looking cat mask or something. No, it's a creepy ass ghost spirit looking mask.
My question is,
as you tormenting them babies.
My question is, how long did it go on to the fact that they had to go to jail for it?
Did they go to that long type shit?
It's misdemeanor. The news.
I seen child abuse.
Yeah, it was child abuse.
That's wild to me.
It's the news. They hit him with that shit. Not the news, but it was on the news this morning.
Child abuse is crazy for a little scare.
Nigga, you gotta watch a little scare. That shit was traumatizing. I was watching that shit. What is this bitch doing? Like,
no bullshit. Ain't no adults in the
like
gonna
the
stop
babies is running from this bitch, and she is like, like they in full sprint. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, bruh.
They had the most exciting day.
Nah, my kids would never be going to that daycare ever. The daycare said they fired all of them. No matter, you might as well close, nigga. Fuck that.
Getting arrested is wild for scaring some down.
Yeah, you definitely get fired, but I'm
just point out that these are all white people in the mix. Like the kids are all white, the parents and the teachers all white people.
Halloween, right?
Okay.
I want to hand out candy. Put a bowl of candy on my porch. I dress up as some shit, sit on the porch, and kids walk up. I scare the shit out of them.
That's Halloween.
But that's just child abuse?
No, nigga. Look
that's
what you just
Halloween,
said. You put candy over Halloween on the festive act. You know they're coming. They know they got on costumes.
This is school. You know they not waiting until daycare.
First of all,
it's October 20th. And that happened
like just pressed for Halloween.
It was President's Day.
It was too excited.
It was
Labor Day was just 2 weeks ago.
Like, the pumpkins is out. That's all I'm saying.
Labor Day was right there. Like,
it was just Christopher Columbus Day. Motherfuckers playing this shit. Well, go ahead.
Bitch a little too excited to put on that stupid ass mask. That's what it is.
So I can't sit on my porch on the 12th and scare the shit out of me.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's you sit on your porch with a mask on the 12th. On the 12th and wonder why people ain't looking at you like, what the fuck up with this nigga?
You gonna see 12 on your ass.
People do get that deep into Halloween though. I know you.
I'm not mad at them.
Yes.
People get festive. Everybody, but people get festive and they like all that shit. Cool. It's a difference when you're talking about 2 to 4-year-olds, fool. And like none of their parents are around and say, "Hey, that's too far." Like
I just don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like none of that around.
That's scary.
It's not. Okay. See, you watching the video and you saying, it wasn't no fucking Like these little bitch was tripping. Like she was chasing their ass. She was like all in their face with it. Like they was falling over each other, screaming and shit. She getting closer to him. Like, bro, back your stupid ass up.
As long as you ain't put your hands on my kids, I think I'm cool.
She did.
Oh,
at least one parent has a
You said she ain't shake her.
Bro, one of them, she put the you know what I'm saying? You know how you,
Okay, I get it.
That's too far. That creepy ass mask of a 2-year-old that don't know what that is. Like,
I'd have probably.
Kid came home pissed everywhere. Wondering why you smell like pee and shit.
Now for the next 2 months, you gotta look and make sure there ain't no monsters in the closet and shit.
Scream come on TV. This nigga traumatized. Like, nah, bro.
No scary stories for the kids, I guess.
Oh my god.
I like it. Okay.
Is that what we saying?
It's just not that deep.
This is daycare. This is not a fucking haunted experience. Like, what the fuck? Like, give him a Caillou book and shut the fuck up. Fuck. Give him building blocks and shit, Legos. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Maybe they was being little shitheads.
That's all the white kids. That's all I'm saying.
Like, I got something for their ass.
All those bad white kids.
I got something.
These are all, I don't know. I'm just going too far. When I seen their little mugshots, it's all creepy ass little looking white ladies and shit. Like, It's a little weird.
This was an inside job.
It felt weird.
It was a plot.
I just wouldn't like if I had the one black child there, I would not like that shit. Like,
oh hell no, I'm suing. $250 million. It's needed.
This nigga crazy. Fucking kids traumatized.
Oh, bullshit.
Next topic, bro. Bert, yeah.
What y'all want to get into next? Jamaica? No, let's get into the sandwich holder because I heard y'all ask me about it.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
You should have went to the special needs kids. Kids.
We can get into that after.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, so look, the sandwich holder. This is a nigga. Like you know, Snoop Dogg got a blunt roller. Mm-hmm. Apparently, Soulja Boy got a nigga that when he go to like McDonald's, Checkers, Burger King, this nigga hold his sandwich for him. $1,000 a sandwich.
What type of? Never mind.
So the nigga picked the sandwich up and hold it for him to bite?
Nah, like all right, I bit it, take a couple bites, set it down, hold it for me. Like, I'm doing my shit, doing the video or something. Hold that for me. Make sure, like, flies.
Doing the video makes sense.
no flies.
No, it makes sense doing the video because you'll bite it, close the bag. I hold
it looked like he was on the video.
Go back to work. That can make sense, but I don't know. If you say you made it sound a little crazy.
But the nigga
sound a little different at first.
No, but the nigga like on camera saying like I'm the sandwich holder though, like that's my job type. Yeah. Like this what I do type shit.
Yeah,
so like, does he get a W-2 for that?
No.
$1,000 a sandwich. He gets something.
Probably.
A little contract or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm a professional sandwich holder.
Me, I'm gonna keep sparking up. Maybe this nigga eating sandwiches.
No more like, you hungry, bro?
No more.
I'm giving you
he get 3 sandwiches.
3 sandwiches a day.
That sounds like Soulja Boy got an unhealthy lifestyle. Like, how many sandwiches do you need that you have to have a nigga hold it for you? Like, be like, yeah, I'm coming back to that.
I mean, he could be playing 2K or something.
That's the next one I was thinking.
Put it back in the wrapper
the flies might get on.
You ain't never been playing Madden and the J come your way and you like it's third and 5 and it's the fourth quarter and you need the possession and shit. But the J right here, nah, you pay a nigga $1,000 just get back to work.
Hold my sandwich. Just
I'm just saying if you got it,
that's $1,000 though.
I'm not saying I would ever do that.
Yeah,
and it ain't like you doing every meal ain't a sandwich, you know. Yeah. So it ain't like you spending that every day.
It's specifically a sandwich. He did say he was
specifically a sandwich.
I was about to say.
You said he was on set, right?
He was, but I think he that's his man type shit. So he with him.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I got rich, I'm like, bro, I just pay you to just
hold my sandwich.
Yeah, roll J's real quick, fool.
Yeah, that's why.
That's different though.
Snoop got the J roller for sure.
Yeah,
but the sandwich holder is crazy.
Real shit, like fuck that.
J rollers, I understand, but
sandwich holder.
Yeah, that's just crazy to me.
He had like the little cardboard to hold the drink and all that shit. So like you ain't gotta touch it with your hands.
Yeah, man. Hey,
why the fuck he couldn't just put it in?
He making more than he probably making more than nigga's salary holding sandwiches. So
he could have went to the local Family Dollar and bought a Ziploc container for $7.89.
Soulja Boy just carrying around Tupperware,
and just put it in the Tupperware. But still, close that motherfucker.
But you still need somebody to hold the Tupperware.
True.
Can't just hold it all day.
You put it in a safe location. It is zip tight.
Nah, bro, got it. He the safe location.
You can swipe flies away.
Why do you have to have it wide open so flies is around? Oh, and I'm paying $1,000.
Because we outside.
We just wasting money at this point.
I'm Soulja Boy. I'm outside.
What you talking about? Wild? Okay, now if you outside, you outside too.
Big
That's why I said get the Tupperware.
Nah, that ain't.
This shit crazy. What part of the game is this? This shit is fucked up out here.
That ain't it, Chief.
That ain't good. No bullshit. Hey. I'm bleeding, working, sweating, and tearing, and this nigga paying $1,000 to a nigga to hold a sandwich. Man, I'm dropping my mixtape next week. Just wait on it. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If a nigga told me if I pay you $1,000, Hold this jump for me real quick today.
Don't hold the dog.
Nigga, hold it. If I ain't doing shit today,
You not security,
man. It's a free 1,000 real quick. Right.
You not security.
Nigga, he on set recording the set. He like, yeah, fool, just make sure nobody fuck with this shit. Maybe some niggas is weird out there.
I won't take a bite.
Really, that's your man, fool. So the nigga just said, look, bro, let's make sure none of these niggas come by this. You get $1,000. Man, nigga, I'm about to. Fuck. Hey, watch out, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Watch my man Cup. Watch my man Cup. Too close to my man head. Back up. The fuck?
Bullshit.
$1,000, nigga. That's the easiest $1,000 most niggas have made, nigga. Fuck.
Bullshit. Yeah, nah, that's crazy. He was proud of that shit too, smiling all in the camera. Yeah, I hold the sandwich.
You gotta understand, bro. Everybody not business savvy, so if you a nigga who don't be doing shit anyway, bro, go get your money.
Hold that sandwich.
You don't do shit anyway. Yeah, bro.
He ain't ask you to do nothing illegal, bro. Just hold the sandwich.
Like, what the fuck? Hold the sandwich for $1,000, nigga.
See,
now your ass right there.
If you don't do that, your pride just in the way.
Yeah, your ego shit. And if you a nigga who don't get no money, I don't hit nothing. If you get your own money, I'm not.
That's
you know, I get money. So I'm not about to have to hold a nigga sandwich. Cool. But if you a nigga who don't do shit,
you just around.
Nah, bro, if you don't hold that sandwich real quick,
I'll be asking questions. I'll be one of them niggas. I'll be like, what's in that sandwich, bro? It's worth how much? Alright. I got you.
A lot of motherfuckers that don't do shit. That's all I'm saying, though. Like, nigga, that's the easiest 1,000 your ass be.
No bullshit. So, like, this is a reoccurring job or it was a one-time thing?
Bro, he said he's the sandwich holder. That's his job title, bro. He do that. Whenever he's around, he's holding the sandwich.
Try to apply. It's on Indeed somewhere.
No bullshit. You gotta, like, go to LA or something?
Snoop say his blunt roller make $50,000 a year.
His blunt roller thumb probably strong as shit. When he just
a girl.
Damn, she vicious.
I have a female blunt roller.
She vicious.
She said the process was like a fucking audition almost. Like her and two other motherfuckers. She's like, I just want to roll.
Man, a roll off?
Yeah, that's exactly how they said
I
it.
like how this one hit.
Man.
This one.
Now you gotta leave, fool.
That's the most high pressure rolling up you ever done did. Right?
You just like spank this one. You be like, nah, you just like spank this one. She
and
just
he
like
still
that.
smoke blunts too, so you gotta roll around fucking veins and all that goofy shit.
Probably roll this backwards or something like that.
She probably rolled the hell out of her. The best blunt she ever rolled in her life. He hit that joint like, you roll all these joints like
this shit wonderful.
No bullshit.
You want to get into the football video?
Got to. Let's go ahead and get the rolling real quick.
We just like laughed at the shit, but I want to get y'all honest opinion.
It's funny because the kid didn't give a fuck. It's not funny because of what happened. You know
It's funny because of both.
So for those who don't know what we're talking about, what's the high school? Do we got the high school name? We're not gonna say the high school name.
But it's a high school. It looked like a high school football game. Pretty good sized field, so it looked like it might be somewhere like in a big football state, Texas.
Predominantly like Caucasian kids and stuff.
So you seen them videos that they have like the team manager with like a disability and like on a senior night or something.
They suit him up in full equipment and hit him run for a touchdown.
Hit a shot, run for a touchdown.
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe shoot a free throw, shoot a three, like you say.
Right. Usually the other team knows what's going on. We back up, go do you. Teammate help him out, get the bucket. And then we can clap it up, get off the field. Let's go.
In this particular video, in this situation, the team decided they were going to do it, except for one play.
So the quarterback dropped back, hand the ball off.
This nigga blitzes the line and smacks this little boy.
And at this moment, he knew.
And it's fucked up because we know he knew better because the crowd said, Aiden!
Before he even made it through, they was like, Aiden, no!
As soon as they hyped it, they was like, bruh, like... The funniest shit was the dude was like, Jesus! The one parent that gassed it up, like he took his head off, like, oh my God.
He could have done it so worse, bro.
We talking about it, bro, because it's something that has always been kind of funny, like for hoopers and athletes.
Especially if somebody's ever played sports. It's like
that little Make-A-Wish scene where they score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
And
everybody gotta watch him.
If you really a competitive person, like in your mind, you always think like, I would never let that go down, bro.
It's,
like,
it's funny when you think about like Kevin Durant can't way back when he had the little kids trying to shoot over.
Blocking that shit.
Was swatting that shit. No
Don't
easy
get
buckets,
your hopes
you know what I'm
up.
saying? But I gotta admit, bro, in that moment, let him score. Like, what the fuck? Like, you was a dick. Like,
Yeah, it was.
I need more information. What was the score? Was it scouts in the crowd? Like, what we doing?
if it's scouts in the crowd, do you rate that as an A or is that a bad grade? Because
It's a bad grade.
It's good for him on the tackle.
you're going against the team, though.
He got held.
The coach tell you don't do some shit. You like, nah.
Yeah, he like,
He got that dog in him. He don't take a play off. He don't take no plays.
nigga Ace said, I like him.
I like him.
Yeah, man. Five-star
him a
recruit
jersey.
right there. That nigga gonna
See him
turn
on
into
Monday,
fucking
goddamn.
AJ Hawk out there or something.
The video is kind of funny because, like, it's just the fact that the crowd was like, bruh.
like they knew it was coming.
Like, no. And this nigga
Like,
just,
why he even on the field, man?
like, that shit fucked up, man. It's like, Jesus. Hey, Mo.
I'm gonna speak for myself. Every time I see a basketball joint like that, I be like, bro, I'm sending that shit to the third row,
Yeah, I fucked up in the
bro.
I,
If you put them pads on, bro,
I'm not.
you got like if we doing some equal
I'm not gonna
opportunity
lie,
shit
bro. If I'm his coach, you gotta run on Monday, though. Fool.
Yeah.
for the tackle.
One, you ain't listening to me, and two, you hitting autistic kids. Fool.
Yeah.
Your ass trying to make highlights, you better go to the league. Go run. Like you just pressed to go get a sack, nigga. You better dominate next week, motherfucker.
Yeah, them pads on, man.
Yeah, you better dominate next week. Fuck that. What if that was the only tackle with a game? I'm really pissed. And now I'm really pissed. Like,
hell nah.
Like, you gonna get the one tackle on the special needs kid. You ain't playing next week,
Yeah, play this.
Cameraman should have got way more footage, yeah.
bruh.
Like you gotta get the aftermath on field, and you gotta get the chew out in the huddle when you go back.
Bruh. Did they run it back? Did they try to do it again or what? Like, that's
Do
my
they even
thing.
want to?
That's my thing. Do y'all line up and try again? Like,
Hell nah. Game over. Everybody go home.
I want to know what the flag was for. Yeah.
white kids are shitty. Dog.
Yeah. What day to send them on the go route?
Chill. Chill out.
There you go.
Chill.
Yeah.
Send them across the bench.
Throw him the Reggie Bush pitch.
Who would have took his neck off? His
You can go
shoulders?
ahead.
Yeah, throw him a swing around. Y'all funny as shit.
Whoa, how many games he got sit out?
2. At least a minimum.
It gotta be something.
That's crazy. You ain't shit.
Should kick you off the team.
Why the O-line ain't blocked? That's my last question.
That-
They ain't expect
You
that
could
shit.
at least block it, made it look good.
Because you felt your man bliss your ass. You didn't even try to protect him, nigga. You just let him go. Fuck.
He like, ain't no way in hell he gonna hit him. Move, move,
Nah.
move. This is something.
Nobody
You
was
literally
expecting that
didn't
shit.
even try to block the nigga just in case. Like,
Nah. They said, ain't no way he gonna hit that boy. Oh, shit.
his teammates ain't shit. Because literally all y'all could have blocked this one kid.
And why a fight didn't start?
These are white kids.
Yeah.
Bruh. This is sports, my nigga. A fight has to start right there.
Yeah, a fight would have started right there.
Bruh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I can't be on this team if that's not starting the fight. I can't be on
The
this
whole
team.
crowd gassed.
I need you niggas off the bench and all that, bruh. That's
bullshit.
crazy.
He said, if a fight don't start, yeah, I can't fuck with this team.
Y'all ride for y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Him especially, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he probably bring out the towels, the water. He probably cool as shit. Nah.
Hey, that's
Ain't nobody
terrible.
throw a motherfucking punch for my nigga
No
Tommy.
bullshit. They just looked at the nigga walk off the field.
Man, I'm taking your helmet off and beating you with it for that
Hey,
shit.
go
That's
ahead.
crazy, bro. That's wild.
What the fuck?
And where your parents at, nigga?
Oh, you said if you was his parents?
So if I'm anybody, like who
On
the
the
fuck raised
team.
this nigga, bro?
Yeah, his teammates, they real sportsmen.
Nah, you was gassing it up at first. You
It's
said no
'cause it's
easy
hilarious.
bucket.
Yeah, for sure. I never played football, so I wouldn't do the tackling shit. But
Your ass running on Monday, man.
Yep.
You running.
man, I got the tackle, coach.
Mm-hmm. Autistic kid. Go run.
Like, what if he got chewed out the whole week before that type shit?
Like, I need you to
Like,
make a
nah,
play.
you want me to play hard all game? We ain't doing that shit. I'm tackling everything. What if he had 10 tackles that game? That's just a cherry on top.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie.
If he just that nigga out there, bro.
If I'm the coach and that was his 10th tackle, hey, I'll be on the sideline like, this nigga's a dog.
Hey, we might go to Chad. We might go to state. We might go to state.
Like,
He don't give a fuck.
fucking
He attacking his fucking mother.
Dog,
Turn to Bobby Wagner.
yeah, you remember I told you, all right, y'all, we gonna let him score. And this nigga look at you, go out there and smack his ass. Oh, this boy is crazy. Hey, Slim. Yeah, man.
Send him to Saban.
Yeah.
That's the only one that controlled him.
Who do you blame? Do you blame the coaching? Or do you just blame the kids?
I can't blame the coach because everybody else got the memo.
Right. Everybody else, literally every other player on the field was like, all right, come on. This little nigga said, yup.
This is my chance right here. This is my time to shine.
This is one tackle with a game, bruh.
All right, that's the last thing I'm going to say. What if, at the same time, y'all bring y'all little team manager in, we bring our little linebacker team?
See, you are fucking sick. You the reason people ain't going to tune into this shit. Cause what? You gonna line up too? Yo,
I didn't say that.
Like everybody else just chill. But y'all go.
That's it. If I had said that, I'd be in trouble with shit. This is all opposite.
I'm just
niggas frown when I say shit like this.
why would you do that?
I'm just throwing it out there, bro. Let's make it fair.
When I say shit like this, I get canceled.
I'm just saying, let's match up.
I'm so fucking wild, I can't stop imagining the fact that you have a safety and a running back.
You hear me? Like football, you make the subs when
bro,
you see them coming.
That's the part of the fastest way to get the whole league canceled. Y'all know, y'all know what y'all doing.
Yeah, y'all dangerous.
People putting y'all in control of y'all kids and they kids, and you gonna take 2 special needs.
Yeah, y'all playing
chess.
Sit
Head up. Yeah, nah, fuck chess. Y'all trying it. Like, think about that. People are putting you in control of their kids, and you gonna say, yeah.
That's dangerous.
I put them on the football field in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
That's already dangerous, man. That's all.
He was supposed to go to school the next day talking about, I got the touchdown.
I mean, you got some war wounds. You took a left. It looked like he got right back up. He
right. Next topic.
Did we talk about Jamaica yet?
Nah, we didn't.
Jamaican me crazy. Apparently, Jamaica banned music and TV that glorifies drug use and violence.
What does that mean? Like you can't
about to be ass over there. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Like you can't watch it? I thought that meant like you can't make it.
All I'm gonna say, I knew it was a certain type of people that's pushing this rap music or you know what I'm saying, drug shit is everything all bad. That shit is corny to me, bro. That shit to me is just a little bit corny, bro. Because, to be honest with you, that's a part of culture. Like, that's a part of, like, human existence. And shit.
I was just about to say, I seen something today.
I hear y'all ban music and TV that glorifies drug use and violence, but I ain't never heard y'all ban anything that glorifies racism. And not to use that as a corny, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, but literally. You ever predominantly colored what would say, country or you know what I'm saying, island. Why isn't that banned? No, okay. You're gonna ban a small
Didn't they ban people from saying bad shit about Queen Elizabeth when she died or some shit like that? I remember we talked about something like that.
You gotta notice what gets banned and what doesn't. Like that shit.
That's crazy.
My thing was, how the fuck do you even police that shit? Like, say it's one fight scene in a movie. Do this whole movie get banned?
Hell
or do they
yeah,
take that scene out? Like,
no.
And if like this takes a lot of music, a lot of TV out of the picture. Like, y'all just can't listen to that shit. Can't watch the shit no more.
Like, did that car just blow up? Oh hell no! Come on, put your hands behind your back.
I feel like, this is crazy.
I was about to say something. Yeah, that shit. I don't know.
Me personally, I would.
Censorship is never the way to go.
They made a statement that said pretty much like we gotta acknowledge that life imitates art and vice versa. And like if you know that, then you will realize that, like you said, this shit is just human nature. violence is human nature, my nigga. Wanting the feeling that
that,
drugs
but
give
it's
you
not
is
like
human nature.
Human nature, but not human nature in the sense that you're supposed to do it. Human nature that has been done. So for you to talk about it and express it, that's the most humane side of it. You know what I'm saying? Giving people, like, to ban people's outlet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not saying, all right, it's going to stop being done now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you just kind of banning people's
just putting
outlet.
it under the rug.
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Under the rug.
Like, it's not like that's a good thing. People under the rug still give it a cover, like, all right, we're not going to see it. No.
Still going to be happening. Still going to be violence.
There's still going to be violence, but now there are no outlets for it. Now you're creating like a little ticking time bomb with no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're creating a whole community that has no way to express that. Or you got an underground do it. So now it's outlaws, and now it's another way to lock people up that like a certain type of music. That's the real goal. Lock somebody up because they listen to music.
That's why I keep coming back to how the fuck do you even enforce that shit? What if I'm listening to?
Oh, did he just say weed? Oh, you going to jail?
What if I'm listening to like the clean version or something?
What the fuck? Like,
have you listened to the clean version? It's legal then.
Is this for kids, or is y'all enforcing this on grown ass adults?
Grown ass adults.
Like, this is crazy to me. Fucking like what?
I'm just saying, there are a lot of violent sports, and none of them are banned.
Quarter brick, half a brick, brick.
Violent tactics are never banned, like nothing like that.
No more Jamaican boxers at the Olympics.
Never. Huh?
No more Jamaican boxers at the Olympics. That's violent. Yeah. How far do you go with that shit?
That's a sport, though.
It's a violent sport.
Damn.
Anything that glorifies drug use and violence. No fucking Jamaican military no more.
Fucking military. Goddamn.
Nah, I doubt the military going anywhere. Yeah.
Then what we doing? Fucking hypocrites.
Bullshit. Them niggas ain't.
Yeah. I seen a story about a white lady getting arrested for scamming self-checkout, and I wanted to ask y'all if that make any sense to y'all.
Oh.
She got, like, you know, people go to self-checkout, you know, scan everything, switch some stags around, you know, finesse self-checkout. She got bagged, and they arrested her. And I wanted to know if that, like, makes sense to you. I know it happens.
Hell yeah, I want to say, shit, she was white?
Yeah. But this is why...
Shit, the score 6-24. We big in it.
Nah. This is why I'm asking, though. Because if you catch me at the self-checkout, you can just take all this shit and put it back, bro. You ain't got arrested, nigga. Y'all caught me, put that shit back. No harm, no foul.
I think nobody should get arrested, but if anybody couldn't happen to a better person. Because, like, if it was a black person, nah, hell no, they be quick to call the police.
I feel like that shouldn't be, like, an arrestable offense.
It's petty larceny.
Put a nigga picture on the front or something.
It's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. It's petty larceny.
But I didn't steal anything yet.
Petty.
You just like was attempting.
Yeah, I didn't make it out of the door.
That's my thing.
You don't know if I was gonna double back and scan this shit.
Hey, some real shit.
I didn't do this shit yet. Fucking this some Minority Report shit.
Caught you in the act of what?
Yeah.
Under my car real quick. I was coming right back.
I left
my wallet in my car.
Yeah.
Unless I made it out the door with that shit, I ain't stealing nothing.
Shit.
Yeah.
Look, you could even try to run this shit.
No, we know the real. We just fucking with y'all.
Bullshit.
That's what I say. That's what.
I get it though. I don't think nobody should go to jail at all, especially for stupid shit.
I just feel like.
But if I had a choice, she had to take the bullet.
What she get?
I didn't say.
That's very important too.
Probably try to go too far. Get some big shit.
Had a flat screen TV and just call this shit.
It's just the water. Them dip pots is heavy.
Dumbass.
She had 18 packets of Kool-Aid and shit. I think she's slicking the fuck out of here. Fuck that flat screen 18 cent.
18 packets of Kool-Aid. Long ass receipt.
No,
dog.
Let me see that shit.
Hey, you funny as shit.
God damn it.
Shut up, yo.
Bullshit.
I get burnt the fuck out. What else we
Put
got?
that Sony back. What the fuck wrong with you?
What else we got, Mo? What else we got?
So the last topic I think is the crabs.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
The billion crabs that went missing.
That's
What?
A billion crabs going missing is nuts.
Sound like a SpongeBob episode. What the fuck?
How do you know? First off, alright, I'm that guy. How do we know they were there in the first place?
Because I counted
it's
by
like
hand.
It's like a mating cycle, bro. So it's like you know how many supposed to be there by how many.
And they was like, "What the fuck they at?" Like,
We missing at least $1 billion.
maybe they just made it somewhere else. They didn't want y'all to watch this time.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm just playing. Who knows? That actually could be some very fucked up shit.
I was about to say
$1 billion crabs missing is wild as shit. Like, what
I
the fuck?
think there's all this like this global warming shit, bro. I think niggas need to be paying a little more attention to that shit, bro. You know, I looked some shit up, got some research for today. Motherfucker. You know we in the middle of a like mass extinction, right?
What's that?
So like the last mass extinction would be media come kill the dinosaurs, most of the life on the planet type shit.
Okay.
Everything is his left over from that type shit. But, you know, shit started flourishing, shit was good. Pretty much in the time that we made civilizations and all this good shit, we done killed like, I want to say it said like 60% of species on the planet type shit.
Okay.
So pretty much we the first and only like human cause mass extinction. So this shit make perfect sense to me. Type shit like.
Yeah, it do to me too. Anybody used to believe stuff like 2012 was supposed to be the end.
Yeah.
Right? But no. There's something to that because they used to say 2012, but then when they got close to it, they say the astrologers might have been off by a few years. I mean, you gotta realize it's only 10 years later and we going through all this fuck shit.
Yeah, I remember that night we was in Lori's basement.
Yeah.
In 2012.
And
the fucking lights.
Literally, 2012 December 21st, the fucking whole power flickers and then comes back on. Like, we was like, what the fuck?
Niggas thought he was dead.
Niggas thought we was fried. Nigga, the power cuts off. Cuts back on. What the fuck?
Like, they was right, goddamn. We was laughing at that shit.
But
that shit was crazy. But
yeah, but the point I was saying is that, yeah, like what you just said about we living through the potential extinction, like, they were predicting that 10 years ago was supposed to be the end time, and we are 10 years after that. But they admitted that like, because you're going off of an ancient scale, so they could be off by an easy 20 to 30 years, 40 years could be off. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you got to think about misinterpretations and shit. Like, they could have been saying a whole different type of thing was going to happen. Like,
so yeah.
They thought that one was a two.
All of that. You never know though. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you understand you're talking about ancient geometry. These were prophets and philosophers predicting shit that would happen thousands of years in the future. We are now them thousands of years in the future, or them hundreds of years in the future. You know what I'm saying? That's
niggas
the thing.
ain't gonna peep till the motherfucking cows disappear. No burgers, no steaks. Y'all
But
can
they were predicting shit for what we're living through now. That's what people don't really realize. That's why when you see people when they say you sleep, that's a big part of it because you don't even realize that.
Like, people don't even think about this type of shit, but it
matters. Like, we're living
fucking
through
billion crabs disappearing is a big thing, bro. Like,
so when they
used to predict those end times, we're living through that now.
Might have just died
quote
off,
unquote.
bro.
But if they died off their body, there would still be remains, right?
That's the thing. They're saying disappear. So it's like, you never know. It could be
Could've
maybe
migrated somewhere,
maybe
but-
whales eating it up. Maybe it's something out there in the ocean.
The whale saying,
you never know.
they mating over here, cuz.
But that's the thing, like, that's the thing they trying to say is if these changes is causing crabs to move places they shouldn't be for real.
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck some shit
that's
up.
a whole
Like,
nother thing.
They going into predators that they don't fucking know for real. Like,
And they just like lose it.
so
It's not that they lose
it's like,
it. It's just you change. You gotta think you're affecting the environment and the ecosystem.
and you gotta think about the chain reaction that's causing the shit.
Right. Those crabs would come here, eat all this plankton, but I mean some animal would eat all them crabs. If now those plankton don't get eaten, but this bigger mammal don't have nothing to eat, now you're just looking fucked up over here in the water, and then this joint over here starting to die off now too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it creates a whole chain reaction and other shit from there. You know what I'm saying? We eat crabs too, so now those Alaskans can't rely on their yearly food supply of crabs. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no crabs to feed on. Or they gotta go somewhere else to export the shit.
Make money off of type fishermen and shit.
It creates a whole chain reaction. You gotta think about it. If we had a crab business and that was our whole shit in Alaska was to sell crabs, like they knew us for crabs, and this year all the Alaskan crabs disappeared, how the fuck we better eat this winter? You see what I'm saying?
Dang.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that shit matter. We think like it don't matter, but nigga, it do.
On top of whatever the fuck that shit do to like the ecosystem type shit. Like the fucking bees.
Right, on top of the actual environment.
Like, bees die off. We die like
no pollen.
No pollen, no plants, no oxygen. Shit goes deep. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, so that's a big one. It's not like we have any answers for it. It's just more so
awareness.
Be aware.
Pay attention to how the environment is really starting to tweak and change on us and shit. It's definitely interesting to look into these type of things. That's all we really got this week, right?
It is indeed. Any last words, guys?
Nah, man, it was a good week. Shit, I can't wait to see y'all next week. Shit.
It's the Good Guys Podcast, episode 134.